I don't know about you guys, but I think this melee is okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? So you're probably wondering why in the world I do not have a Spitfire in my hands, and it's just because I gotta change it up every now and then. I gotta use different things. Today I was called out by Paper Cuts to You, and he called me out on my Spitfire. I was so sad. I thought we had something. I know we haven't played together, but I thought we had something. He made fun of me because of my Spitfire and my shooting. Oh God, no, I do think it's funny for the way I play Spitfire. It's very unique to a lot of other people that actually play Titanfall 2. So, you know, I was going through the stream. I kept getting Angel City and Relic like every other game. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it up. I'm going to do something different. Instead of using an R101 or the Alternator or the Spitfire, I'm going to try the double take. I'm going to try to use my little discussion from my last video talking about, you know, why we don't have Spitfire, or why we don't have Spitfires, why we don't have sniper rifles in the game that are very useful to use, you know, when we have like different things to use like the G2 and whatnot. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use the double take. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see how I do with it. I've used it in the past. I've loved it before. I loved it a lot more than the DMR. So I just got back at it. Angel City was probably the best map to use it on. I probably wouldn't have killed myself with playing it on Relic, but I gotta say, man, I did amazing with the double take. I forgot how good it was. I mean, when this weapon is amped too, this thing does amazingly well. I mean, also when it's amped, I mean, if both of those rounds connect, I mean, you're gonna get a one-hit kill from pretty far away. And I gotta say, I don't know if I like the primary scope for it. I mean, the scope that I have on it right now, I think it's okay, but you really cannot aim very well from too far away. So most of the time, I'm actually trying to guess the best I can. And here, I'm trying to throw out dukes again, trying to use this melee system to my advantage, because, you know, it's been kind of crazy lately. But and then I start trying to shoot them, and I completely suck. I need my Spitfire back. I need to shoot from the hip. I need to chase people down, because I can't prove Paper Cut to You right. You can't make fun of me. I hate it. But really, what I wanted to talk in this video was kind of an experience I had yesterday at the firehouse. I was actually given the opportunity to go out to our training center that we have and train future or upcoming you know, cadets that we have in our community that are in their high school age. One of the kids that we were training just graduated high school. Another one starting his sophomore year, and we had about 14 or 15 kids out there. And our job for that for last night was training them on techniques of firefighting. And it was kind of cool just kind of seeing it from my perspective of how old I am, how long I've been in the fire service, and just how, you know, trying to use the techniques that I've learned from training and training these guys that have barely had any experience whatsoever. And I have to say, I love it. I love training people. I love teaching people new skills. I think that's just one of the cool things of life, where you learn from your past experiences and you try to take those experiences and give them to the next generation. Try to teach people. Oh yeah, that guy hiding up all the way up at the top of the tower. And trying to teach them and giving them the knowledge and making sure that they don't fail the same way that you did. Trying to make sure that they are successful, kind of like your parents. Your parents want to make sure that you're successful in life. They want to make sure that you have the things in your life that they didn't, trying to make your life better. And that's kind of how I see myself as a teacher, and that's how I saw myself here at this experience of teaching these younger kids. And it was really cool. I mean, there's different techniques that they didn't know about fighting fire and how to support each other in a building, and actually using the fire hose and using it in a way where, you know, both of them are being successful. One thing I told them yesterday is one can't succeed without the other. And I kind of learned this lesson in the Army, where, you know, I was taught, you know, in college and ROTC and going into the Army, that the infantry was the be-all, end-all branches. Well, to some people, I know it is, but other people, and this is kind of the thing I learned about the Army, is every branch, every single person in the Army is valued in some way. One cannot succeed without the other. So I kind of took that lesson from the Army that I learned, and I added it to my firefighting technique and my firefighter skills. You know, each person has their own value and own skill set in firefighting, and one cannot succeed without the other. The person that's on the nozzle can't succeed without the person that's right behind him, supporting him while he's fighting the fire. The person that's supporting the nozzle man can't you know, succeed as long as if the person that's using that nozzle to put out the fire is not putting out the fire. So both of them have to be successful to you know, kind of support each other in completing the overall goal. And I think, you know, everybody can take that lessons away. You know, all of us are valuable in life, in the world, for one or another reason. And all of us can't succeed without the other. And it's just kind of funny of, kind of learning that yesterday of, teaching these kids that are about to go into the real world or are, taking steps, to finish up college and go to community college and expand their horizon, expand their knowledge on the world. And it's just kind of cool to be there and be that person to kind of give them that support. As somebody that was, 10 years older than they were, I had a lot of the knowledge of, what led me up to where I was and where I'm at right now in firefighting, going through college, going through the Army, and then overall ending up here at firefighting. So it was just kind of a cool look back at my career and then looking back at others. And I hope you guys kind of take this this little lesson that I have of kind of looking back on my past and giving it to people that you meet later on in your life or people that you meet right now. Pass on your knowledge. Pass on the knowledge that you have of your career, of techniques that you have. Maybe you're a YouTuber, passing it on to the younger generation of, mistakes that you have done that you found that weren't successful and making them, successful in the future. I mean, hell, when we have kids and my kid's old enough, I would love to bring them on board to a YouTube thing and let them contribute, let them have this. Like, it would be a great thing to pass this down to them. And just as a legacy, all of this training and whatnot, you're leaving a legacy for yourself. You're leaving a legacy of you were that person that taught this person a skill, and that person's going to remember it forever. I mean, hell, I have teachers from middle school, high school, elementary school, everywhere, and even Army and the firefighting that their lessons have taught me so much, and I've kept with all my life. I don't know how in the world I made this shot. The stream was going crazy when I got that triple kill, but it was kind of funny. But just overall, guys, I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about, this experience I had last night. And kind of get your guys' opinion on it. Is there, people in your life that, has passed knowledge on to you guys that you think that, if you didn't have it, you wouldn't be successful today? I definitely know people like that in my life. If I did not know certain things in my life, I wouldn't be successful. I would not know the things. I mean, hell, even recently just asking people, that are either the same age or have been doing, stuff, before I have, asking them for advice, asking them for help, has helped me out quite a bit. And I wouldn't, I love, having the support, I guess, of everybody that's around me, and just, everything happens in life for a reason. And, doing, this YouTube career early on in my life would not have been as great as it is right now with all the experience I have and all the support I have from you guys. So thank you again. I hope you guys kind of take my, little spiel to heart, and then hopefully I would love to know, what from your guys' experience and what you guys, have taken knowledge-wise with you and what you're going to send off to the next generation. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop me a like. The t-shirt sales, I know a lot of people hated me, leaving this to the end, but the t-shirts are still on sale for another day. Hope you guys show your support to that. Hope you guys grab one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.